Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of our School of Apex series. Today we are going to talk about a deadly combo, that is Bangalore and Bloodhound.
Yes.
They play really well together, super aggro squad. Andrew, tell us a little bit more about them.
Yeah. All right, so we've got Bangalore and Bloodhound. You've got Bangalore with the smoke launcher and the rolling thunder, which make a lot of ruckus on the ground. The Bloodhound has an Eye of the Allfather and a Beast of the Hunt, which you can see through the smoke, unravel the ruckus.
You just chose to use the word ruckus? I mean, I've gone years without hearing anyone use that word.
Let's take a quick look at their abilities in the firing range real quick. Bangalore's got the two smokes, barrage, and she has a sprint whenever she gets shot. Those are her three abilities. What are you working with over there?
This is a recon legend, so if you want to be super sweaty, you can scan the beacon, see where your next zone is. I also have a scan that I can do as my tactical ability, and then my ultimate ability is the Eye of the Allfather, or we say they on X Games mode.
So let's do a quick demo. Let's go down here real fast and fight these dummies for 1 second. We've got these bots, and we're gonna just show you smoke, scan.
They're lost.
And they can't see us, we can see them. This is basically how all the fights are gonna go. Easy peasy, chicken squeezy.
I didn't know they punched.
Yeah. All right, so we know we've got two guys in here camping. We've got a rampart with walls, so we got to be a little bit cautious. So we proceed inside. We break down a little bit of the walls, and we prepare to throw some grenades in there. This grenade did not need to stick. It would have still done what it needed to do. Just kind of
they were stuck in such a tight area of that building. Yeah.
So they're in trouble now, and we have digi threats and we have scans. So using the Bloodhound and Bangalore combo to perfection, you can do this in almost any fight. Once you get a little opening, you just toss the smoke in. Judy's gonna scan in a moment. You've got your digi threat. Both of us have digi sights. A lot of these games you could just scan, so I know there's a guy on the wall to my left as well as the guy in front of me. They can't see us because of the smoke. They're completely screwed at this point.
This was a fast fight, so this is how you can fight against a team that's trying to camp up too. Again, utilize the blind them with the smoke, scan them so you can see them, use whatever thermites or throwables, grenades, whatever you have, and it's a
brutal.
Lethal combo. These
brutal.
are some fast fights.
What? Okay, so now we're just going to break this down a little bit for you guys. We're trying to cover distance on these guys quickly so we don't just getting a sniping war.
I'm looking for them, trying to get a clean shot. He just kind of stood up there a little bit too long. Didn't even hit a shot on either one of us. I want to hit my scan like that before I pop my ult. It is really important to do that. So that's called, when you do the scan, it's Eye of the Allfather. It shows me if there's any enemy traps. It shows me these structures in front of me, and it also shows me all of my enemies right there. So that's really important. Like, if it were a caustic, we probably wouldn't have pushed as aggressively if we saw traps all in there. And then I'm going to hit my Beast of the Hunt immediately after, because then I can do my Eye of the Allfather scan really often when I'm in the Beast of the Hunt. Stick. Kind of force them back. Got the crack on Brawler there. Fast fight. It was
the Bloodhound was kind of called out.
Super clean. And then the smokes, the way we started it too with the smoke at the very beginning and the bombs, they couldn't see. We could see them. They couldn't see us nearly as well. It's easy. It was a fast fight, so you have no third parties. You need your fights to be fast. You need to close the gap in these attacks like this and get the fight over with, and armor swap if you have to, and just be ready for the next fight.
All right, so this play coming up is a super aggressive play. It's really fun to use if you're Bangalore. If you have a digi or if you have a Bloodhound that's scanning, you can shoot a smoke, run into your smoke, and if you have a digi or a Bloodhound scanning, you can just stay in your smoke and fight. Not only is this going to blind your opponent, but I think it also reduces the aim assist on a controller. So that's really good for close range fighting on mouse and keyboard. So it's definitely something you're going to want to do.
Your smoke in itself also can do 10 damage, though. If you are popping your smoke on them, I think it's more than 10 meters away, it should hit them for a little bit of damage.
Yeah, so here I go. I know there's more people on the team. I throw my ult over towards Judy. I know it's probably going to hit her and daze her, but it's also probably going to daze the enemy as well.
So here's my screen. You can see I did get slowed down from the ult a little bit, but that's fine. I have wall hacks right now. I can see exactly where the final teammate is, and it was just headshot for me. When I had the scan, was able to pop my ult. I could see him for, I think it's about 4 seconds right after that. So I will say that is reason to, if you ever get notified that you just get scanned by a Bloodhound, you need to go the other way. You need to not run the way you were running. You need to not peek for a minute. So, I mean, I shot him right in the left eye right there. So
yeah, he was, he came in to try to figure out what the hell's going on. He's in a big cloud of smoke.
It looked like he couldn't see anything. And again, it's because the Bangalore bombs had just gone off right in front of him. So there really was, and there was still the smoke from the Wraith that Andrew had just killed. So there was just very little line of sight he had on our entire side. So that was just a very easy last shot to get on that guy. I like this. It's not always going to be aggro fighting. Sometimes you need to use the scan and the smoke in a way to rotate. You can see there's only 2 squads left. And look where we are, if you can see the map too. We are at low ground and not in circle with how many seconds left till the circle closes? 30 seconds. So we're kind of in a bad position right now. So we're going to show you in this clip how we use our abilities to our advantage to rotate.
Yeah, so we've got 2 guys. They're going to gatekeep us. They both got snipers.
And high ground, and they're in zone ahead of us.
Yeah, so we can smoke them, but not only that, but we can smoke and then scan. So
smart players, like I just said earlier in the last clip, if you get scanned by a Bloodhound, we have hacks on you for 4 minutes. And we call them wall hacks. They're not hacks.
Seconds, 4 seconds.
Yes, we can see you for a couple of seconds. So you do not want to peek seconds afterwards. In fact, they knew that and they backed off immediately.
Yeah, so it allows you to like we did with the other fights, close the gap on somebody, and it's very effective. And unless they have digis or another Bloodhound that they can ult with or something, it works really well.
We're getting worse.
Thunder, which
said Bloodhound.
So here's an example of us fighting a team that has high ground on us, has a lot better position on us. We're rolling up on them. They have high ground on us, and they're peeking this edge right here. I cut this off with a smoke, and we're gonna roll up on this team, whether they like it or not. Judy's gonna scan shortly. Scan. So we got a guy here, and we've got a guy a little bit higher ground. We have the fresh scan, so we have a really, really good sight on them, and they're really unsure where we are at this point. We're gonna move up a bit. I use the barrage, so now it's only not gonna damage them, but it's gonna make the battlefield very smoky as well. So another scan goes in, and we down one guy. The barrage does hit me, but it hits them as well, and we were able to down one person.
Smoke for cover right there with the bat heal. That's nice.
Yeah, so you're able to, even if somebody has position on you with this combo, just recklessly push into people. They're going to be up against the wall, whether they like it or not.
Yep.